Hi, I'm Rob, and in this Gems of War video, I'm going to show you a really fun and powerful team for this faction assault in Indrajits Palace. Now, the cool thing about this team is not only is it no mythic, but it'll also work regardless of your player level. You could be a really low level, and this team will still absolutely work for you, and it's a lot of fun. At the same time, so let's take a look at Indrajits Palace. I've done the first few levels because I'm not going to do a bunch of levels on this low level because it really is super easy. It's just to introduce the team and show it, and then we'll jump into the delve itself on level 500 and show how it works there. Right, let's do this. This room here. Last one, Indrajit's Throne. Show you how this works. It's really simple, but it's a really, really nice mix of super aggressive attack while being safe at the same time. Do love Mang in these kind of things. Absolutely superb weapon. Eliminates all armor from an enemy. Then deals magic +1 damage. Gain attack equal to armor eliminated. What that means is on those apparently super hard levels where the enemy gets really tough and gets a bunch of armor, basically that works in your favor because you can have 1,000 attack really easily on those higher levels with Mang, and then you just do untold skull damage. To make things in our favor even more, we can create 4 skulls when my turn begins every single round, because we can have 2 of the Great Worm, and that is pretty much all it is there for. Really useful for that. So nice amount as well. If you have too many skulls appearing all the time, then basically you're going to trade skulls with the AI. Like, you hit him, they'll hit you back, and you don't want that. Even though in this class and Geomancer we're going to get a barrier pretty much all the time, because we are going to have rock solid, gain a barrier when matching brown gems, which we'll do to charge up Mang in the first place. 4 skulls every round from the Great Worm is a really nice mix to make sure we get enough skull hits to just wreck through the enemy without often giving the enemy a skull hit back. So really cool, and we can generate brown for fun with Zernabog. Conjures a dust storm when my turn begins. It creates 10 brown gems and explodes every brown gem in the world if you're on a high level. But even if on a lower level, that still will generate absolutely stacks of brown for you, because the way it creates the 10 brown gems first, regardless of your level. Really, really good. This team will absolutely work for any player in the game. Let's just go over the traits a little bit more carefully. Impact, inflict stun when enemies deal skull damage to me is really handy. Anti-magic sphere, really, really useful for this. Reduce damage from spells by 20%. Tactician, gain 3 magic at the start of battle, helps build up our damage if you're a lower level. Rock solid, gain a barrier when matching brown gems. We're doing that all the time, and it's nice to have that barrier pretty much non-stop because Zernabog creates brown as well. Stone mastery, more brown, why not? And fortitude, absolutely, why not? So really, really cool, easy team to use. Let's just check out the banner. I've got a +2 red, +1 brown, -1 blue, I think it was. I'll check what it is properly because I can't actually look at that at the moment. So we'll just do this battle. We'll copy that team into the delve itself and then show how it works on the hardest level. So the skulls appear randomly sometimes and just I didn't do anything. I literally didn't do anything. And right, that's kind of why I didn't show this how it works on this level, because it's just ridiculously easy. Right, so that's that one battled through with great hardship. So we'll take that team into the Underworld. Let's go downstairs into the Underworld and see how it works there, because you do have to actually do a little bit more effort than that next time. Right, so let's get this team copied. So we got that. Oh, let's look at the banner while I'm here. It was the volcanic banner from the Fire Rift. +2 red, +1 brown, -1 blue. Okay, let's wander casually into Indrajits Palace and bash him all over the place. Right, my horde level is fairly high for this, but it's not really going to make much of a difference because the way this team works is it's all about getting Mang seriously overpowered, which you do by basically using the enemy's stats against them. So level 500, let us dive in. Get Mang up as fast as you can. Get yourself a barrier if you haven't collected any brown, if there's none there initially. Got this storm going absolutely constantly for the brown, which is really, really nice. Might as well get that because it is there. Still no brown matches going on, so I may as well take an ordinary skull bash. Right, let's get our first lot of damage. Let's do that on them. They got a lot. You'll take the odd hit here and there. If you want to get a barrier back, you just simply collect brown and you get a barrier. And if the enemy hits you, then basically they're going to get stunned because of impact. Impact is really, really cool for taking away enemy traits. And we'll get that. See, you can now just actually just cast Zernabog. You're bound to get a brown match, get another barrier. If you get any random skull hits, they're going to be very nasty to the enemy. I mean, we can kill them again now, but I'd like to get them into one-shot range. So let's get another load of Mang. That didn't do anything. We've got that random skull hit there. That's getting a nice balance of... Oh, they got agile. That's a bit cheeky. With enough skulls on the board to help you demolish your position without leaving yourself open to skull hit retaliation all the time. You don't mind one coming back because of the barrier, because we get a barrier every single time we collect brown. But you don't want skulls everywhere, given the AI potential for matches and stuff like that. That is what you don't want. So you can get skull hit like that, but I prefer to just cast Zernabog down to get a brown match, get a barrier. If you leave a skull match, we're safe because of the barrier, and the likelihood is you're going to get Mang charged up. This is an interesting one, this, because I think they're the only one that's not stealthy, therefore we can't actually hit the other opponents, so that is actually quite an interesting little side of this one. So there's no point charging Mang up again, let's just wait for those skulls to appear each round. Most of the time we're going to get some nice quick hits. Oh, let's see if we get a skull like that, and we do. Any random hits are going to be lovely. They're going to do that and do literally nothing. See, now we could hit them with that, take it away. Impact. Oh, we don't care. And we kill really easily. That was a bit of a slow one. That kind of conspired against us. That's kind of as bad as it can get, really, to be honest, because those three stealthy opponents could only actually hit one opponent with Mang. So that was kind of as worst case scenario as it could possibly be, in a way. Let's see if things improve now. And they already have. That was a pretty nice start. So let's cast Zernabog again. There's our second lot of Mang. This is how it flows normally on an ordinary, normal game. No skull matches, no brown, whatever, then just cast Zernabog. What have we got now? Oh, she's stealthy. I shouldn't have done that. My bad. So what happens when you don't pay attention? I was on 1,000 attack anyway. Not been up long, that's my excuse. Do that just for the crack. And done. 1,000 attack. Right. Last room. Indrajit's throne. Make an absolute mockery of it. Like I say, if you're going to take a one hit for them, one hit for you, if Zernabog's there, you can cast that, that'll get you charged up, that'll give you a barrier normally at the same time. But if you can't avoid a one hit for you, one hit for them kind of thing, like we can, if you take it this way, we can avoid it. It's always a good thing to do, but let's get our attack going right away. Let's stop messing around here. We can get a 4-match that way and see what happens. And another one. Let's charge up that Mang again while getting a barrier at the same time. Give ourselves another bunch of attack. 1,000. See, in 2 casts of Mang, we're on 1,000 attack. Absolutely ludicrous. The enemy literally do not stand a chance. Any random skull hit now will absolutely do the job. Or we can let Great Worm come along and create the skull for us, and they get agile. They're hanging in there like a mouldy toe rag. If that's how mouldy toe rags hang around, I have no idea. Made it up. But anyway, yes, a really easy, fun team that will work for any player of any level. Really, really cool. So just take advantage of those Mega Skull Power Basharoonies, whatever they are. My goodness, what is going on? Keep looking at my tears if there's something weird going on. I think there is. Anyway, there's the team. There's the video. If you enjoyed it, it'd be really cool if you bashed that like and subscribe button. It really does help. But most of all, thanks for watching, and feel free to share the video amongst your fellow Gems of War players. It's greatly appreciated. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.